One way to solve a system of two linear equations is by graphing two lines and seeing if you can find a point where they cross. Suppose we have the system y equals 3x minus 1 and y equals x plus 3. To graph our first line, we would notice that this graph would have a y-intercept of -1. So we put our first point on the y-axis at -1. The slope, the coefficient of x, is 3, which as a fraction would be 3 over 1. This tells us that to get our next point, we would count up 3 spots and to the right 1 spot. So if we start at our y-intercept and count up 3 spots to the right 1 spot, we would be right there. Now technically you only need 2 points to draw a graph of a line, but if you only use 2 points, you're going to have to be really careful to make sure you're accurate with what happens to your graph on the left and right sides. I find it helpful to follow those directions again and get some more points. From this new point, I'll follow the same directions. Up 3 to the right 1 and get a point there. Up 3 to the right 1 and get a point there. And I can follow the reverse as well. Going back to the original starting point, I can count down 3 to the left 1, down 3 to the left 1, and get a few more points. Now I've got enough points to cover pretty much the whole graph, so I can be pretty sure I'm going to have my line drawn straight where it's supposed to. And I stick arrows on the ends. Now let's take a look at our next equation. Y equals x plus 3. This would start with a y-intercept of 3. So we can put a point at 3 on the y-axis. Our slope, the coefficient of x is the same thing as 1x. So our slope would be 1, or if we write that as a fraction, 1 over 1. So from our starting point, we're going to count up 1 and to the right 1. So from here, up 1 to the right 1. There's our next point. Up 1 to the right 1. There. Up 1 to the right 1. There. Up 1 to the right 1. There. That's going to be enough points because I'm already able to tell the point where these lines are supposed to cross each other. So I draw a straight line through those points and stick arrows on the ends. Now when I've done that, I'm able to see that the point where they cross each other is right here. And the coordinates of that point that makes both equations true, it's the point 2, 5. So that would be the solution to this system of equations. If you would like to try the next problem on your own, pause the video now and resume when you're ready to see the solution. So here the first equation in our system is y equals -2x plus 5. Our y-intercept is going to be a positive 5. So we put our first point on the y-axis at 5. Our slope is -2, which as a fraction would be -2 over 1. This tells us we're going to count down 2 and to the right 1 to get more points. So from our starting point, we count down 2 to the right 1, down 2 to the right 1, down 2 to the right 1, down 2 to the right 1. And then we can draw a straight line through all those points and stick arrows on the ends. Now we'll do the same sort of thing for the next one. For y equals 1/3 x minus 2, our y-intercept is -2. So we put our first point on the y-axis at -2. Our slope is 1/3. This gives us the directions up 1 to the right 3. So from our starting point, we go up 1 to the right 3, up 1 to the right 3. And that's enough points because we can see where they're going to cross each other. We draw a straight line through our points and stick arrows on the ends. And we can see now that the point where they cross each other is right here. So our solution for this system would be the point 3, comma, -1.